night for a moon dance with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance.
Number 5, Valkyrie Rose, and number 8, Boom Flash. They're all $7 chances. Tips in the race from Paul, 1, 8, 3 and 5. One for race 4, here's Paul.
The previous race, the time there, I didn't write it down, so there you go. The winner's $1.90. Oh, the winner. The favourite's $1.90. Hopefully it's the winner if you've backed it. $1.90 for number 1, $2.40 on the tote for Dr. Jezebel. So don't forget the Meadows tonight with the Big Silver Bullet and the Hume Cup. 2 fabulous races at the Meadows. Always a fabulous night if you're around the city. Make sure you get along. There's lots of things for the kids to do there tonight at the Meadows with face painting, jumping castles. They're giving away all the bikes, which are very popular on Cup Eve. So make sure you get out there and have a fabulous night. So the 4th race, they're getting set now. Moving in. Getting set for the 4th on the card. Grade 7, Tier 3, odds-on favourite Dr. Jezebel. Get all going for a quick double. They had Dr. Shreds winning the previous. Green light on now, race 4. And we're set to go. Ready for a start. Racing, Dr. Jezebel on the inside, beat them out about a length and a half. Going up to second there was Tax Relief, got off the track a bit, and rolling through Woodley Bond into second, then Tax Relief. Going round them was Chain Smoker. Wide on the track was Seamus Mag, and a fair way back was Boom Flash. Coming up toward the corner, Dr. Jezebel the leader. A length and a half, Woodley Bond is trying hard. Dr. Jezebel still a length or so in front, and Dr. Jezebel a double for the McMahons. Woodley Bonds run second, third Boom Flash, then Chain Smoker. Then came a Pillar Cash, well back there Seamus Mag, Valkyrie Rose, and just getting across the line now is Tax Relief, and the runner's 23.11.
Favourite salutes, Dr. Jezebel, and it's paid $1.90 and $1.04. Woodley Bond at $4.20. Boom Flash at $2.10. Takes me back to when Jezebel won the Melbourne Cup back in the mid-90s. We'll take a break. On the other side, we're off to Globe Derby for race 6.
Welcome to Octane Island! Performing oils under the one roof at Super Cheap Auto.
We've got race number 6 from Globe Derby coming up. This race is over the 22.30, and the favourite in the race is number 9, Gin. Now, this is another one for Ryan Rohoric, so a chance for him to go 5 here. He's won the first 4. He was on the favourite, or one of the favourites in the 5th, and it ran last. Gin is a 5-year-old mare by Bacardi Lindy. Ryan Rohoric trains and drives. Was a winner 2 starts to go at Globe Derby, and then last time out at Wavell was down the track behind 10 Cases when favourite. Second pick in the race is number 2, Grinnin' in the Rain. Now, this is a standing start event. Tips in the race from Jim, 9, 8, 2 and 6. Let's get to Globe. Here's Jim Jakes.
Okay, Star Laser, $31 from the inside. Grinning in the Rain was a trial winner at Gawler. First start for Michael Laird. It's been a firmer, $6 into $4.80. Magic Owens, see how it goes away today. It's getting in a bad habit. They line up well. Set to go. Good cross, Johnny Brash, they're away and racing. Oh, big trouble at the start. There's 2 that have locked wheels and collided. The well back Grinning in the Rain. It collided there with Madam Woods, and now after beginning well, Magic Owens has gone up into a gallop, so it's a bit of history as well. And the back marker's got past quite a few of them already. He's in front of 4 or 5 of them. But in the meantime, showing the most dash, and Ironegg gets a real chance here today. There's a few others that have galloped around that first turn. Yeah, look, making it blue, there were quite a few. two, including Gin, and also She's a Monarchy. Real charts here for No Renege. Out in front, closed at around $11 on the fixed, and Michael Smith a chance for another winner here. Gin, in fact, in third placing, recovered okay, and She's a Monarchy likewise has recovered okay. It's slow tempo. They've really been able to tack on. Star Laser is second. They're walking here. Gin is third. She's a Monarchy's behind those. Then Swapham Success. Yankee Harry, he's in front of Glint in the Eye, who's looking to tack on. Star Style is behind those, last of the main group. Speed is slow. Magic Owens will tack on shortly after being rough early. Charlotte's Crown's only about 10 metres away. They're your first four players. Grinning in the Rain still 100 metres away and chasing hard, and back there with it was Madam Woods, the one that they clashed with. Well, No Renege tried to kick up and hold the challenge at Gin, and she's galloped No Renege, and Gin goes straight to the front. Horrick going for 5 here, and he's got her out in front clearly. 55.5 was that lead time, and Gin out in front all of a sudden by 17 metres. Star Laser is second. She's a Monarchy is third. Well, will No Renege ever win a race, I suppose? She's been knocking on the door lately, but she just blows it by galloping. She's moving to the outside and going quicker now. Would have been better to go quicker early rather than slow. Trying to get onto its back was Yankee Harry. Then in turn behind those was Swapham Success. Yeah, went too hard with No Renege. She galloped again. Back behind those, we've got Star Style. Following Swapham Success on the inside was Magic Owens. Charlotte's Crown has been able to get through, get past No Renege, who's now trotting again. A long gap then behind those was Glint in the Eye. Grinning in the Rain, and a long gap to Madam Woods. 600 to go. Roy Horrick looking for 5. He's done it 5 times before in his career, and as she keeps trotting, she's going to be really hard to catch. Gin, she went 31.7, then 32.1, 63.8 for the first half. She's only got 400 metres to go, and Ray Horrick's looking for 5. Can she keep trotting? Gin, she's still clear by 17 metres, make it 18 metres. Now on the outside making some ground is She's a Monarchy, getting past Yankee Harry. He's getting tired of chasing. On the inside, Star Laser, Star Style behind those. She's just got to keep trotting, Gin, and she's home and hose for Ray Horrick. 30.9 for that third quarter, and it's going to be 5 winners for Ryan Ray Horrick here today, and now he's done it 6 times in his career as a driver. Gin goes on to win by 37 metres. Second placing on the outside, Magic Owens. Third, maybe She's a Monarchy. There was Star Laser, Star Style. Not far behind those, Swapham Success. On the inside, Charlotte's Crown getting tired. Yankee Harry. No Renege alongside of it. A gap to Glint in the Eye. Grinning in the Rain made some good ground. Can't say the same about Madam Woods in last placing.
Threat has been detected.
Number 9, Gin, Ryan Ray Horrick, $2.80 and $1.20 beats Magic Owens at $2.80. Will stand by for third, 9.5 into Photo. Ryan's got one more drive on the program. He'll drive Genuine Excuse in race number 8 as he chases 6 winners on the program. All right, our next event is coming from Bathurst. This is race number 4. The short price favourite here is Lochinvar Zara at $1.75. We've got $4.80 for number 2, Magical Music. Let's get to Bathurst. Here's Ron.
Yeah, runners at the side of the boxes here, race 4. It's heat 4 of the Labrax Odds Boost. And well back this favourite, number 8, Lochinvar Zara. It's firmed in from $2 to $1.70. And I made it the best bet of the day, actually, doing the late mail earlier, and it'll be very hard to beat if it can repeat last week's run. Used the wide box good on that occasion, and showed this race no harder than what it beat last week. Number 3, Sweet Lady, well in the market as well. She changed kennels during the week. It has got some good form at occasions. Did win nicely here off the 1 and 2 starts back. And the lightly raced Magical Music, it won well here too, but back in November last year. Only had the one run in 12 months. Well, we'll soon know. Runner's been locked away. Bunny Rolls, favourite of the 8, set. Racing, Lochinvar Zara got away well enough on the inside. Magical Music goes with it now. Lochinvar Zara cut across and goes to the front. Oh, something fell heavily there into the back straight. Might have been What No Gravy. Coming around the corner though, and the leader's mile clear, Lochinvar Zara. In the second now goes Dana Bella. Further back behind them then would have been Sweet Lady. Might have got up for second with Stay Rich out wide, and a photo for third with Dana Bella. Behind them would have been Missy Merlin. Further back was Magical Music, Black Nero, and the other one fell going into the corner, What No Gravy.
Lochinvar Zara is the winner. The short price favourite pays $2.104. Going a bit quicker than we've seen earlier on in the program, $17.89. Number 3, Sweet Lady, has run in second, and we'll confirm third and fourth for you in just a moment. 8-3-1, race number 4 from Bathurst, and that wraps up details there. Now we've got Corowa coming up. This is race number 3 on the program. It's a Class 2 event over the 1400, and the favourite, number 1, Pittsburgh, at $1.90. The second pick in the race is number 2, and that is a Dane Trill at $4.60. So with runners arriving at the start, I can tell you that Pittsburgh's been easy, $1.75 out to $1.90. Now there has been good support for the 2 here. Dane Trill has been $9 into $4.60, and at number 4, Captain Charlie, has been $3.10 out to $7. Runners are at the start for the third event. Tips from Paul Francis, 1, 4, 2 and 3. Let's get to Corowa for the third.
Thank you, Greg. Yeah, this is an interesting race. As you mentioned, yeah, he's got a big weight and he looks terrific. Pittsburgh is well bred by Fastnet Rock and imposing looking fellow. And Talia Hope has the ride for Daniel McCarthy from Wangaratta. Those that have backed Sweet Talking Willie, he's racing in the New South Wales colours, the white and blue today. Now Just Leave has gone in. Coming in is Pittsburgh. Dane Trill, which has been well backed also from Wagga for Gary Colvin and Nick Souquet. It's gone in. Ali Sam coming up the pink and white colours with Captain Charlie, who's being led forward now. Wayne Carroll trains Captain Charlie. Richard Bensley doing the riding. Now Bromac's still out, so Sweet Talking Willie. And Swan Hilda's about to walk up in the cerise and purple colours. It'll come up to the barrier stalls. Just Leave stood up in the inside. Favourite is Pittsburgh, currently at 2.10. And Bromac is about to walk up. So Bromac's about to come forward. Bromac will come up into the stalls. And Sweet Talking Willie in the white and blue colours there. Just a colour change there today is coming in. So we're all ready to go here at Corowa for the Annie Isles Design Class 2 handicap over the 1400 metres. Just Leave is the inside in Wayne Nichols colours. They're ready. The lights on. Set for a start. Racing. Away they go. Ali Sam missed it slightly, and Captain Charlie got back a little bit. Pittsburgh's about third, last settling down. Just Leave is the leader, settling down and leads the way from Swan Hill Racing second. There followed by Sweet Talkin' Willie is going to be Satellite going up, and Pittsburgh's crept up to fourth on the inside with Dane Trill and Bromac out 3 deep at that stage, followed by Ali San, and Captain Charlie is last of all. They seem to have backed it off a little bit. Just Leave just turning into that turn there at about the 800 metre mark. It's the leader. Sweet Talkin' Willie second. Pittsburgh is running in third, placing over on the inside, getting a good run there. Followed by Swan Hilda's going around it, and Bromac, no luck there. It's been caught out 3 deep, and it's pressing forward from Captain Charlie, Dane Trill, and Ali Sam back at the rear of the field. Sweet Talkin' Willie, the leader from Just Leave, and Bromac. Captain Charlie. Now Pittsburgh's been shuffled back on the inside. He's back about fifth, wanting a run on the turn into the straight now, with about 400 metres to go. In the straight they race. Sweet Talkin' Willie is the leader. Now Captain Charlie's winding up with Dane Trill. Pittsburgh's in a lot of bother there. He's trying to get runs through the field. He's coming through now, but he's got a big job to do. He's starting to wind up Pittsburgh. Captain Charlie, Pittsburgh's hitting the straps well, and Dane Trill down the outside. Pittsburgh got through and took the lead. Pittsburgh, a big win. Pittsburgh's won it from Captain Charlie or Dane Trill. It's very close to second and third from Ali Sham. Sweet Talkin' Willie. They were followed further back in the race then by finishing well back with Swan Hilda. Back with also on its outside there was Bromac, who had no luck whatsoever, and Just Leave at the rear. Stand by for the numbers. This has been a big run from the favourite, getting through to win. He was in all sorts of trouble with about 300 metres to go, but his class has dragged him through the field. He's been able to win. So we'll stand by for details here. He's run a good time, 1:21.85. A very good run. Number 1 wins it. Pittsburgh for Talia Hope has defeated number 4, Captain Charlie's run second, and number 2, Dane Trill.
1, 4 and 2. That was a big win. Talia Hope, $2.20 and $1.20. Talia was in all sorts of bother there in those yellow and blue colours. She went back to the inside, looking for a run, pulled out 3 wide, pushing, probing for a run, got through, and Pittsburgh, to its credit, really lengthened late and was able to shoot through and win that race. Captain Charlie's run second, Dane Trill's run third. 1, 4 and 2, but a big win. Stood on its head on the home turn and still was able to win the race. Traralgon, race number 5. This race is the first leg of the quaddie. The favourite in the race is number 7, which is Chalice Ridge at $2.50. We've got $3.70 for Lodestar. Lodestar, the second pick. Number 1, Detroit Wally, rounds out the top 3. Now, Paul Hammond, he's tipping number 7, Chalice Ridge on top to beat 8 Lodestar, 1 Detroit Wally, and number 5, Billy Clover. 7, 8, 1 and 5. First leg of the quaddie is about to be run at Traralgon. Now, this favourite, Chalice Ridge, a son of a Magic Sprite out of Shaw Sal, has had the 3 starts here over the 5.25 and has been placed twice. Ran third here last time out behind My Miss Molly, was beaten 8.5 lengths, and 2 starts ago ran second behind Spring Ace here, was beaten about 3 lengths on that occasion. Was quicker at its first attempt, or its first placing, than it was last time out. So let's see how Chalice Ridge goes here in race number 5. Let's head to the track. Here's Paul.
Just a fraction easy Chalice Ridge. You've got 260 fixed. A bit better on the tote, out to about $4 on our screens, on course back into 3. So still a bit better than the fixed price at this point. And good money around for Lodestar, who's by Shoraz, just had the 3 runs, has had a win and finished 6th on the other 2 occasions. And Chalice Ridge had the 1 win from 15 with 6 minor placings, including being placed at its last 2 runs. Getting set now. Good luck with your quaddies, race 5. So moving into the boxes, 525 metre grade 7 will kick your quaddie off this afternoon. Favourites have drawn out wide in 7 and 8. Bit of money round for the red as well in Detroit Wally. Almost set to go. Race number 5. 525 metres. Don't forget the RSN Silver Bullet and Hume Cup tonight. Fabulous night out the Meadows later on. The green light is on. Race number 5. They're ready. Racing Detroit Wally on the inside came out well. Showing face was Lodestar on the outside, so it's Lodestar and Detroit Wally. Going up to third was Spotted Label, the first corner. Getting through to fourth, the favourite Chalice Ridge. 2.5 Billy Clover, the rest were checked on the first corner. It's a lie well back there with Median Hawk, and at the tar was Trigger Lee. Down the back straight, and going up on the inside was Spotted Label. Spotted Label just the leader from Lodestar. Sneak up on the rails was the favourite Chalice Ridge. They corner. Spotted Label in front. Chalice Ridge is getting a rails run late. Chalice Ridge the rails, or not sure, maybe Spotted Label from Chalice Ridge. It's a tight photo. Then Lodestar from Detroit Wally, Billy Clover, well back it's Median Hawk, and Trigger Lee, and it's 31.28. Well, it's a tight photo here. Spotted Label might cling on. Chalice Ridge really got up on the rails strongly late, and then right on the wire, Spotted Label tried to kick, but the favourite has got it. On the inside, Chalice Ridge, number 7, beats 2 Spotted Label. Number 7 is first, 2 second, 8 is third. Race time 31.25, 31.25. Number 1 is officially fourth.
Nice deceiving. 7 gets it. 7, 2, 8 and 1. So favourite punters, big sigh of relief. $3.20 and $1.20 for Chalice Ridge. Now, we're going to take a break here on Sky Racing 1. On the other side, we're back with the second last from Ballarat. The favourite is number 3, Cry Foul, at $3.20.
It hurts, but not as much as those drapes hurt my eyes.
I like surprises. Isn't it a good one?
You used to live for the game. Life was a ball.
Like us, pets have health ups and downs. RSPCA Pet Insurance can help. It's easy and affordable with up to 80% of eligible vet bills reimbursed. And you can claim up to $11,000 a year with no excess. Plus, a portion of your premiums will support the RSPCA.
Threat
for a
has
quick
been
quote,
detected.
call 139 300 or search for RSPCA Pet Insurance now.
One of those progressive horses is Smooth Whiskey. He's a schnitzel gelding. Chris Waller trains him.
Yeah, exactly. It just took a while to find the right race, right condition, and absolutely never in doubt. The danger here is our belief.
Passage of time, I quite like him. Everything falls into place for him here. Stonebrook, no knock. He's just that he's short enough and high miss.
I'm with Caravali. I think big track, 2,000 metres is what she's looking for now, and that little bit of rain won't hurt her at all.
Formline and Formline Extra, Monday to Saturday.
We have got Ballarat race number 7 coming up. This race is over the 1,400 metres, and the favourite in the race is number 3, Cry Foul, at $3.50. The second pick in the race is number 4, and that is Hard Empire at $6.50. Number 6, Lady Provocateur, is the third pick at $7. Now the tips in the race from Adam, he's going with number 6, Lady Provocateur, for Henry Dwyer, to beat 3, Cry Foul, 4, Hard Empire, and number 1, Mix Hustler, 6, 3, 4 and 1. Now Cry Foul is a 4-year-old son of Street Cry. It's had the 1 start and was a winner on debut. That was at Stall back on the 23rd of October. It was a maiden event, and the horse lumped 58.5 with Holly McKechnie in the saddle, and on that occasion was able to race 4th or 5th, or settle 4th or 5th, and then was able to get up right on the line. Second in that race was Zuas, and Patronus has finished in 3rd. But pretty impressive was number 3, Cry Foul. Second pick in the race is number 4, that's Hard Empire. Hard Empire, Darren Weir and Ethan Brown combining. A 4-year-old son of Hard Spun and Last Quill, or Last Tycoon mare. It's had the 12 starts for 3 wins and a couple of placings. And outside of those, number 9, which is to fatten, is a $8.50 chance. Let's get to Ballarat for race number 7. Here's Adam.
Luchador's gone up, Lady Provocateur, Start More Further, who went up riderless. Gold Artisan to be ridden a bit further back today. Mix Hustler has gone in. Here's Toffer 10 and Antagonist moving up into their respective barriers. So Scallop and Hard Empire are the last 2 to join them for the Sportsbet Power Play Handicap. This is race 7. Track was upgraded after the previous to be a good 3. 1,400 metres. All in. Signals there and off they go. Nice level break too, and Hard Empire is going to be the first one to show out. Looks keen to find the front. Drew a length clear from Start More Further, Cry Foul, Antagonist across into 4th, Lady Provocateur into 5th place. 2 lengths to Gold Artisan and Mix Hustler. Nearly 3 to Luchador, back with Scallop, and last is Toffer 10. So by the 1,000. And Hard Empire moved out 3/4 in front. Start More Further came away from the fence and sits outside the leader now in 2nd spot. Cry Foul 3rd outside of Lady Provocateur and Antagonist in 5th. 2 to Mix Hustler, Gold Artisan, and then came Luchador. Scallop is 2nd last, and the last one remains Toffer 10, 700 out. And the front runner is Hard Empire, a half length to Start More Further. Cry Foul's been a little bit deep from the get-go. Antagonist is pushing through in the centre. Over on the inside, Lady Provocateur, then Gold Artisan, Mix Hustler, Luchador, Toffer 10, and a struggling Scallop is last as they swing for home. Hard Empire tried to slip away here, got a couple in front. Start More Further's gone into 2nd spot. Lady Provocateur from Antagonist, Cry Foul battling, and then Mix Hustler, but at the moment it's all Hard Empire, raced about 4 lengths in front here, doesn't look in any danger at all. Antagonist moved into 2nd from Lady Provocateur, out wide Toffer 10 looking a place chance, but Hard Empire bolts in. Hard Empire 5 lengths to Antagonist. 3rd does go to Toffer 10. Luchador prominent for 4th ahead of Gold Artisan. And then Lady Provocateur. Next in was Mix Hustler, Cry Foul, and towards the end was Scallop and Start More Further.
Number 4, Hard Empire, big win. Darren Weir, Ethan Brown combining, the son of Hard Spun out of Last Quill. Win 4 at start 13. Antagonist has run in 2nd and Toffer 10 runs in 3rd. 4, 2 and 9, race number 7 from Ballarat. So to be alive in the quaddie, it's 9, Fine Evader, 6, Siga Lavaca, and number 4, Hard Empire. 9, 6 and 4 to be alive in the quaddie. Pinjarra, race number 2. This race is over the 21.85, and the short price favourite here is number 2, Lewis Alberto. Lewis Alberto is a former Kiwi, a 4-year-old son of Bettor's Delight that's had the 15 starts, is yet to win, but has been placed 7 times. Ran 4th behind Royal Lincoln last time out. Prior to that, a 7th behind It's Pleasurable. Gary Hall Senior, Carrier Hall Junior, the combination. $1.10 to $1.12. Let's get the Pinjarra for the second. Here's Matt.
Hand over penny. Luis Alberto on the inside, Jackie G. On the second line, both Radiant Rhythm and Major Donegal. Thanks, Greg. The second race, the ex-New Zealander Luis Alberto at $1.12, open 110, and he's $1.30 on the tote. Barrier 2, the favourite here for Gary Hall Senior, Gary Hall Junior in the sulky. Mobile to the turn, trainer of the year, Greg and Skybond pace. And ready here now, Stu, for the second on the program. There goes the green light. They're away and racing, and Luis Alberto away well. So was Lady Chelsea. They're going to lead early. Lady Chelsea looking to get past the favourite, so Lady Chelsea will run to the lead early on here, the mare, and cross Luis Alberto by 1 out of the straight. Jackie G on the inside ahead over Penny. They were followed by Major Donegal getting through, and over on the inside, Radiant Rhythm, a length away, Mary of Denmark, who covers Fortunate Adder, and Harry Creasy goes back to the tail. So the leader was Lady Chelsea, but Luis Alberto on the outside now rushing up past her, and he'll run to the lead with a bit over a mile to go. So the favourite now gets to the top to lead by 1, Luis Alberto from Lady Chelsea. Jackie G is a length away back in third position. Moving up on the outside, racing without cover today was Hand Over Penny. 4 back along the pegs, Radiant Rhythm. Major Donegal's in the 1-1, but worse than midfield, being tracked by Mary of Denmark, who's on the outside of the filly Fortunate Adder, and Harry Creasy was last. 44.1 was the lead time, and out in front, Luis Alberto by 3/4 as Hand Over Penny gets up closer now, and Lady Chelsea in a pocket. Into the traditional 1-1 was Major Donegal from Jackie G on the inside 5th, covered by Mary of Denmark. 1.5 to Radiant Rhythm as Harry Creasy goes up on the outside, and that leaves back at the tail now Fortunate Adder. First quarter in a leisurely 32.5 for the favourite, and that is Luis Alberto. His first Aussie start leads narrowly as Hand Over Penny had dragged its way closer up to the lead to within about a half now as they pass the bell. Then comes Lady Chelsea in third on the inside of Major Donegal. 1-1 again today. Jackie G's back on the pegs, and in the 1-2 was Mary of Denmark. A length away, Harry Creasy on the outside of the mare Radiant Rhythm. She only has 1 behind her, and that is Fortunate Adder. They race past the WA Country Builders 800. They quickened up to 29.8 as Hand Over Penny had moved up alongside Luis Alberto, and they run down towards the 600, leading by a length over Lady Chelsea, and on the outside Major Donegal 1-1 yet to move. A length back to Jackie G, a half then to Mary of Denmark, followed next by Harry Creasy. Fortunate Adder comes to the outside as Radiant Rhythm is now 1.5 away last. Down at the 400 metres, third quarter, and even 28 seconds, and Luis Alberto is just the leader. Hand Over Penny sticks on. Here's Major Donegal out of the 1-1 now. Lady Chelsea is back behind the leader, sticking with the leading group, and then comes Jackie G. Fortunate Adder on the outside. Luis Alberto into the straight. Major Donegal down to the tab touch sprint lane. Lady Chelsea, Hand Over Penny, Jackie G, Harry Creasy and Fortunate Adder. Luis Alberto, those pulling out enough. Major Donegal gets to within a half, but Luis Alberto defeats Major Donegal and Lady Chelsea. Harry Creasy gets up for 4th in front of Fortunate Adder together with Jackie G. Just behind them were Hand Over Penny, a gap to Mary of Denmark, and Radiant Rhythm dropped out to the end. 28.3 was the last 400, 56.3 for the half.
2, 9 and 4, race number 2 from Pinjarra. Luis Alberto 104, money back $1, beats Major Donegal and Lady Chelsea 2, 9 and 4. First leg of the quaddie coming up at Bathurst. We're past start time, moving over. Favourite in a wide open race is Katie Taro at $3.60. Let's get to the track. Here's Ron.
First leg of the quaddie, and the first line goes forward. Second line about to join them. 8 the favourite on the fixed odds, 2 the favourite on the parimutuel. Bunny rolls in heat 5. Set. Racing, coming out well with Surf and Dazzler, goes to the early lead, driving up between them. Kintaro was there and getting across. Katie Taro cut them all off and goes to the lead. Dana Sky quickly out after it, and Kintaro punching up on the inside. They're two clear on Hippopotamus into the straight. Katie Taro still clear, and Katie Taro leads all the way, Nelly. Second will go to Kintaro. Behind them runners would have been probably Hippopotamus. It was there. Quadzilla, Dana Sky, further back Spring Gemma, and the last one in Surf and Dylan, time about 18:30.
Katie Taro, the winner, $4.80 and $1.60 got out at the death, and has been too strong for number 4, Kentaro. We'll get third and fourth for you in just a moment. First leg of the quaddie goes to the favourite, Katie Taro, race number 5. All right, we've got Ballina coming up. This is race number 6. This is their second last, and the favourite in the race is number 10, Young Amazon, at $3.20. Hippopotamus has finished in third at Ballarat, so it's 8, 4 and 1, race number 5. So the favourite here at Ballina, number 10, Young Amazon. Number 12, Brandy Balloon, is the second pick at $3.60. And number 13, That Schmidt Girl, is the third pick at $7.50. Got about 60 seconds or so to bet. Anthony's tipping number 12, Brandy Balloon, on top to beat numbers 9, 13 and 8. Let's get to Ballina. Here's Anthony.
Balloon about to come forward into its position. So it goes up. Now here's Sky Classic. It's about to come forward. 4 to get set. Zarko to come up. Eagle Strike falsified That Smith Girl. So Young Amazon 320. Brandy Balloon's the best back 340. And now the favourite. So 19,000 in the wind pool now. So the wind pool building up. And we've got a 340 favourite on the fixed price boards, which is Brandy Balloon. It's our best backed in from 420. Okay, so that's Smith Girl to come forward to complete the lineup. We'll be just about set and ready to go for the penultimate event. The last race today, ladies and gentlemen, race 7, is over 2,650 metres. Very good spectacle here, always on Melbourne Cup Eve. Starters around to the front. Best backed and favourite Brandy Balloon, stand by for a start. We're ready to go. 1,000 metres. Set. Ready. He holds them. Should catch them now. Ready. Racing. Good level start. That Smith Girl, Eagle Strike and falsified. Broke the line running. Brandy Balloon is punching through, showing plenty of early pace out of the gates. And also Simran down towards the inside. Broke the line running as well, but Eagle Strike led the way. One off the inside, a half in advance. Over Simran, followed by falsified. Then Brandy Balloon, who wants to pull, racing through there in the centre. Followed then by Young Amazon, who's back to about 5th on settling. Clear over Zarko there, followed by Sky Classic. And That Smith Girl is back last of all, travelling 6 lengths off the pace setter, which is indeed falsified, who shows away at the 400, out a length and a quarter. Eagle Strike, Simran, followed by Brandy Balloon, who's third and fourth but very deep, followed then by Young Amazon going through there in the centre. They straighten up for the run of the judge, where the leader falsified, about 4 off the inside, as just the leader narrowly over Simran, followed then by Eagle Strike. Zarko's on the outside and Young Amazon is getting through. Falsified led the way, but here's Zarko flashing at it. Zarko raced up, hit the front. Zarko beat home falsified Young Amazon, Brandy Balloon, followed then by Simran, who's further back with also Eagle Strike. That Smith Girl, Sky Classic, last runner in.
So number 5, Zarko, the winner, $24.10. CJ Graham doing the riding, and $5.90 for the place, has beaten falsified, and 13 number 10 Young Amazon. 5, 9 and 10, race number 6 from Ballina, the class 1 over the 1,000. The next event is coming from Traralgon. It's race number 6. Got about 2 minutes to bet on this one. The favourite is number 2, Dr. Myrtle, at $2.40. The second pick in the race is number 7, and that is Delta's Magic at $5. Now, outside of those two, Destructo Rat, the third pick at $5.50. Tips in the race from Paul: 2 Dr. Myrtle to beat 4 Destructo Rat, 7 Delta's Magic and 5 Viewing, 2, 4, 7 and 5. On the other side of that, we're off to Globe Derby for race number 7. Bathurst 6th event will follow, and then back to Corowa for race number 4. That race comes up in 12. But with runners on the track at Traralgon for race number 6, the favourite, Dr. Myrtle, is a daughter of DJ's Octane, who we haven't seen since the 24th of June. Has won 3 races in the past, and all 3 victories have been inside boxes. In fact, its 3 wins and 2 second placings have all come from either box 1, 2, 3 or 4. Prior to its last start victory, it did run a 4th at Traralgon over the 525, but is having its first go here over the 395, but is fresh, as mentioned, first up since June. Let's get to Traralgon for race number 6. Here's Paul.
7 for Bustavo, one of 2 runners for Peter Reid. It finished 4th at Warrigal last start, and Summer Kate, the other one for Pete, by Magic Sprite. Finished down the track at Warrigal, beaten 9 last start, but does seem to run some good races here, so it might be worth putting it in the multiples. So 250 on the fixed odds, 220 on the tote, 550 for Destructo Rat. Ran second over the 395 from behind another value, ran second last start. So the quality first leg went to the favourite Chalice Ridge, just got up by nose over Spotted Label, and Lodestar, and 4th was Detroit Wally. They ran 31.25 in the previous. So they're about to be called up here for race number 6 on the card. So they're moving to the boxes. And Dr. Myrtle, the favourite. Dr. Myrtle, your top pick here at 230 on the tote, 260 fixed. Kettle going for a treble with the favourite here. Green light on, set to go, 395 metres. They're ready. Racing, Dr. Myrtle, only a fair getaway, showing good pace in the centre. Destructo Rat goes up toward the lead with Buster Vo angling for the inside. Then came Any Other Union, about 4 lengths, then to Viewing. On the outside was Summer Kate, then Delta's Magic. Well out of it, Dr. Myrtle, Jesse O'Fozio up to the home quarter. Buster Vo rolled beautifully in that middle stage as a neck in front. Destructo Rat's coming again. Buster Vo, Destructo Rat beats Buster Vo. Any Other Union, then Delta Magic for the back. Was Summer Kate from Dr. Myrtle, then Viewing, and at the tail Jesse O'Fozio, and they've run 23 and 15.
So number 4, Destructo Rat, has beaten number 3, Bustavo, and Any Other Union, 4, 3 and 6, race number 6 from Traralgon. So to be alive in the quaddie, you need 7 and 4. Our next event is Globe Derby, and this is race number 7 on the card. 2 main hopes here. It is a wide open race, but the Old Buckaroo is at $3.50, and number 5, One Night at the Mile, also at $3.50. Now, the selections from Jim, he's going with number 6, Canturi Crest, to beat numbers 5, 10 and 9. I can tell you that One Night at the Mile, the 5 here, is coming off a 9th at Globe Derby last time out behind Ideal World. Jaden Bruin takes the drive. Its last win was at Globe Derby back in June, and on that occasion it sat behind the leader and proved too strong at 20-1. The 1, which is the Old Buckaroo, Mark Russo and Michael Smith combining, it's been out of the placings at its past 6 or 7 runs. Went round at Port Pirie on the 6th of October, and its last victory was at Port Pirie back on the 6th of May 2016. Was a short price favourite. Mark Bellinger drove the horse, and it beat Ashke and Hay Hardy. Led on that occasion, so might relish the fact that it comes up with barrier number 1. Let's get to Globe Derby for race 7. Here's Jim.
Out to 450, came into 350, now 420. Canturi Crest, $4 out to 460. Lucky 8, 51 into 31. Watch Me Dash, $9 into 850. Lone Shark, $5.50 out to 7, back into 5. But some of those fluctuations may have been with Avros Mac coming out. Moving up, race 7. Trotsguide.com.au pace. The Old Buckaroo from the inside. Alongside of it is the Big Red Rocket, then Wayne's First. Merging out One Night at the Mile. Then we've got Canchuri Crest out wide, then Lucky 8, the widest. Second row, Watch Me Dash and Lone Shark. Yeah, thank you, John and Mark. Set to go. Even race. Not sure who the lead is going to be here. There's going to be some speed for the lead. Ready now. Away, no speed at all from the old Buckaroo, and Big Red Rocket began better, but showing very good dash out wide and spearing across to find the front was One Night at the Mile, and One Night at the Mile finds an easy lead. Gee, the old Buckaroo's not stretching out at all. It's gone back to 4 back the inside, just lost all his gate speed that he used to have. Canchuri Crest is going to work to the breeze now, and sitting on the leader's back is Big Red Rocket. 13.2 was the lead time. Then in turn behind those is Emerging Heart, settles down, 1 out, 1 back. Off the track is Lucky 8 pressing forward. Gee, I don't know if Canchuri Crest will give up the breeze. We're about to find out. Back behind those is Lone Shark, who's 3 back the inside. Following those through on the inside with the old Buckaroo, just lost its gate speed totally. Just got nothing there at all. Watch Me Dash races 1 off, didn't stay on the inside, and at the tail end of the field racing 1 off was Wayne's first. 3 wide on a limb is Lucky 8. Leading the way, it's One Night at the Mile for Jaden Bruin's going to be mighty hard to catch. $3.50 for the win, $1.40 for the place. Lucky 8 restrains, goes back to the tail. Canchuri Crest facing the breeze. First quarter confirmed as 30.8. After that, 13.2 lead time. Tickled Up is Emerging Hard in the 1-1 to fill its position. Responds okay. Big Red Rocket's been on a firm rein pretty well from Dispatch and on the leader's back. Lone Shark follows it through. It's also on a tight rein. Then in turn on the outside was Watch Me Dash, who follows the 1-1. Back on the inside was the old Buckaroo. Then in second last placing was Wayne's first, and now Lucky 8 at the tail. Going well, the leader passes 600. 31.1 for that second section. 61.9. One Night at the Mile by 3 metres. Canchuri Crest being tickled up, trying to get closer. Not pulling now as Big Red Rocket. Lone Shark gets a chance to count 1 off. It's in 4th placing, but stays on the inside. Then behind those, Wayne's first is getting past Watch Me Dash, but they've still got to catch this leader. One Night at the Mile clear, going strong, tickled up, asks for full steam, leads by 6 metres. Canchuri Crest battling away, just wobbled around the turn. Getting on its inside was Big Red Rocket, and Wayne's first out wide, but in front it's One Night at the Mile, getting awfully tired, but it's going to hold on. One Night at the Mile wins. Second, Canchuri Crest. Third, Big Red Rocket. Fourth, either Wayne's first or Lone Shark. There's a big gap between them from inside to outside. Then behind those was Emerging Art. The old Buckaroo didn't fire. Behind it was Lucky 8, and the last one there was Watch Me Dash.
One Night at the Mile, Jaden Bruin, 350 and 140 beats number 6 Canchuri Crest. We'll confirm 3rd and 4th for you in just a moment, but it's 5, 6 and a photo. Race number 7 from Globe Derby. Now, Bathurst is next. This is race number 6 on the program, and this race is over the 307 metres. Your favourite is the 8 Millionaire Max at $1.70. Now, it opened up at $1.65, was into $1.60, but has since got out to $1.70. Dana Ali is the second pick. Now, she's been $4.40 to $5. She's by Paul Licking, and we've got $7 for number 1, Phyllis Brewski. He's a son of Fierce Aphonic that has been $6 out to $7. Let's get to Bathurst for race number 6. Ron's tipping 8, 4, 3 and 1. Here he is for the 6th.
Yeah, runners arriving near the boxes, race 6. About 40 seconds till jump time. And this is the 6th and final heat over the 300 of the Ladbrokes Odds Burst. Now, odds on favourite is the 8 Millionaire Max. He's had the 2 starts for 2 wins. Won on debut at Tamora in the best of the day, and then went to Richmond off box 4 and got up and won in the straight. It'll be hard to beat here. Back to his local track. Other ones in the market, I put the 4 in for second, Green Thief. Ran a 3rd at Gawler before coming over here, then 2nd at Tamora, and then found a bit of trouble after jumping out okay and showing pace off the 4 here last week. And Dana Rally, it won 2 starts ago at Tamora in 1920, which isn't a bad run, and then ran 4th in the final here last week after missing the kick. But the favourite will be hard to beat, number 8 Millionaire Max. Right, runners are behind the boxes. Collars the leads come off and they're about to go forward. First line moving in. Second line about to join them. The light goes green. Money rolls. Heat 6 of the Ladbrokes Odds Burst. Favourite of the 8. Set. Racing. Millionaire Max, second last to go. Winning the break adolescent was in up there. It was well quicker than her. Millionaire Max moving up in the outside. Moved up to second. Out deeper in the track. Then quicker than her. Further back. Rogue Angel back there. The tail there. Fearless Brewski into the straight. That Data Rally on the bunny. Too good for Millionaire Max. Behind them runners adolescent. Then came Green Thief quicker than her. Further back in the field was Rogue Angel. Carly D and Fearless Brewski in a fast 17.60 odd.
3, 8 and 2 the winner. Dana Ali, $4.60 and $1.70 beating Millionaire Max and Adolescent. So it's 3, 8, 2, race number 6 from Bathurst. To be alive in the quaddie, you need numbers 8 and 3. Our next event comes from Corowa. This is race number 4 on the card. It is the first leg of the quaddie. The favourite is the 3, Delatide Czar, at $2.70. And Lachlan King doing the riding for Gerald Egan. Second pick is number 5, French Politician, Nick Souquet, riding for Andrew Dale. And number 6, Capover, is the third pick, Brodie Lloyd, Jeff Duray combined. So they're the top 3 in the market. Bricconi is a $7 chance, and the 8, which is Daisy Pearl, Greg Kavanagh's horse, it is currently at $12. Now in this race, Paul is tipping number 3, Delatide Czar, to beat numbers 5, 6 and 1. And the runners are all at the start for this first leg of the quaddie. Just having a look to see if there's been a strong lead. Delatide Czar's been $2.40, got out to as much as $3, and has been back into $2.80. The 5, French Politician, $3.20 out to $4. Not a really strong push anywhere. There has been a little bit of money at longer odds for a few of these. The 8, which is Daisy Pearl, there's $14 into $11. The 4, Diamond Raffles, 23 into 19. And number 2, Cutout King, a real roughie in the race, $51 into $34. Let's get to Corowa for the 4th. Here's Paul.
Delatide Czar about to walk in. Thanks, Greg. There's 3 to come up. The favourite just walking in now, Delatide Czar for Lachlan King, who claims 1.5. Gerald Egan is the trainer. Diamond Raffles about to join them in the barrier stalls, and still out of line 2 is French Politician for Nick Souquet. Nick replacing Jake Duffy, who now one of these is being jogged out of the line here. Cutout King. Would you note, number 2, Cutout King, is undergoing a vet's inspection. Obviously got a bit fractious in the stalls, and he's been checked out, Cutout King. We'll just wait for... Now it sounds like it could be coming out here. Just stand by. Cutout King, we're waiting for word on Cutout King. Cutout King is the horse that's was vetted. Taken out. Okay, it's taken out at 4.56. Cutout King, would you note it's a late scratching. So Cutout King coming out. Cutout King is a late scratching at 4.56, would you note. They're about to run. Set for a start now. They all stand in a perfect line. Cutout King is the late scratching. 4.56 is the scratching time. And they're just about to go at the 1,300 metres for this event. They're racing now in a perfect line. Bricconi jumped well, so did Capover, going very fast early, and there's Delatide Czar. The favourite, Lachlan King, is pushing it up to second, but taking over Capover leads Bricconi, followed by Delatide Czar, Diamond Raffles, and they're followed by Daisy Pearl. Tycoon Dreaming has got back into the race. It's back near last, and around the outside goes French Politician. It's 3 deep at the moment, working into that turn as they come down by the 800, and Capover, the leader, the local, out in front from Diamond Raffles, followed by Bricconi, then Delatide Czar, who's running in 4th placing, followed by French Politician, moving up on the outside of Tycoon Dreaming, and they're followed then by Daisy Pearl back at the rear of the field. Capover, the local, in front by a neck or so. Now moving into the race on the...
ローレル賞のカシューマーテクイズが行われ、明日からロチータ記念発送の15分前までロチータ記念のカシューマーテクイズが行われます。 ご来場の際はぜひご参加ください。また、ローレルショーが行われる明日は、競馬番組でおなじみの細江純子さんと、川崎競馬ではなかなかの的中率を誇るキャプテン渡辺さんの2人がトークショーを実施します。お二人の予想をぜひご参考になさってみてください。そして、ドジータ記念当日の11月8日水曜日は、元プロレスラー、天竜源一郎さんと、競馬実況でおなじみの砂山洋二さんをお招きし、ドジータ記念について語っていただきます。どうぞお楽しみに。さらに、ドジータホールでは、女子トークドジータバルがオープン。競馬ファンにはおなじみのご覧の4名がドジータバルスタッフを務めます。私も参加しますので、ぜひお越しください。ご紹介しましたイベントの他にも、たくさんの催し物で皆様のご来場をお待ちしています。今回戦もぜひ、川崎競馬でお楽しみください。以上、イベントのお知らせでした。先ほど音声が乱れました。大変失礼いたしました。それでは、次のレースの馬体重です。1番449キロプラス7、2番445キロプラス8、3番460キロプラス4、4番426キロマイナス16、5番421キロマイナス6、6番427キロマイナス9、7番412キロプラス3、8番470キロマイナス3、9番465キロプラス17、10番470キロマイナス6、11番457キロプラス4、12番439キロマイナス1。以上、第2レースの馬体重でした。第1レース、まもなく発走です。
川崎競馬開催の初日、馬場状態は両の発表です。本日は全部で12レース、最終レースまでごゆっくりお楽しみください。第1競争2歳馬戦は距離1400メートル、8番当選エアリー出走を取り消して9頭で争われます。また1番の福54キロ庄司大輔騎手から53キロ臼井健太郎騎手に騎手変更です。枠入り最後は当番エッコ9頭目、ゲートへと収まります。枠入り完了。スタートしました。内から1番福、3番の彦太郎、追って4番工業シルク、外から当番のエッコ。先団は3頭広がって少し間が空いて1番福4番手、外側5番老若男女で1コーナーカーブ。あとは2番のフェアサニー、外からは7番金色のボス、内を通って6番エイシンセドリック、最後方9番セイイザベラ、前は2コーナーカーブです。前は2頭並んで3番彦太郎4番工業シルク、2頭の後ろは3馬審査、3番手が当番のエッコ、少し前との差を詰めて向こう上面、2馬審査で1番の福、それから1馬審査5番老若男女800の標識を通過、2番のフェアサニー続いて離れて6番エイシンセドリック、並んでいくのは7番金色のボス、遅れて最後方9番のセイイザベラ、先頭からしんがりまでは10馬身11馬身の圏内で、前は3コーナーカーブ、前は3番彦太郎4番工業シルク、依然2頭並んでいます。2頭の後ろは3馬身から4馬身差、少し前とは差が開いて当番エッコ3番手400の標識を通過、1馬身差で1番福が続いて、それから5番の老若男女、前は4コーナーカーブから直線です。 前は4番工業シルクが捉えるか、粘って3番の彦太郎2頭の追い比べ、3番手集団が差を詰めてまいりました。当番のエッコ追い込む2番のフェアサニー、外から足を伸ばして一気に前に並んでくる。外からフェアサニー伸びる、一気に先頭に変わりました。食い下がって3番彦太郎が2番手、3番手以降は追い込んでくる7番の金色のボス、3番手からさらに2番手を伺っています。フェアサニー先頭でゴールイン。2番のフェアサニー勝ちました。安城は張田明騎手。2番手争い2頭接戦。3番の彦太郎、7番金色のボス、外が7番金色のボス、内が3番彦太郎。この2頭が2番手争い。その後ろは1番の福、5番老若男女、並んで4番手5番手の入線です。2番のフェアサニー直線外から足を伸ばして差し切りました。2番フェアサニー勝っています。この馬自身は7戦目でのこれが初勝利。2番手争い3番の彦太郎、追い込んだ7番金色のボス、7番金色のボス、3番彦太郎、2番手争い2頭接戦です。着順払い戻し金の確定まで投票権は大切にお持ちください。第1競争でした。
第1レースご覧いただきました。1位入線は2番のフェアサニーです。直線謎場で外から抜け出しました。2位入線は3番の彦太郎、3位入線は7番の金色のボスです。このまま確定しますと、馬服が2番3番で 55.8 倍、馬単が2番3番で 176.1 倍、3連続が2番3番7番で 70.6 倍、3連単が2番3番7番で 1196.8 倍検討です。確定までお待ちください。それでは第2レースのパドックです。1番 BB 番長プラス7、2番フィアンティーヌプラス8、3番ステラピンクプラス4、4番スターオブベールマイナス16、5番スカーレットベルーンマイナス6、6番ジョワアンジュマイナス9、7番ベニノエレガンスプラス3、8番マルヒロキングマイナス3、9番シナノリトルプラス17、10番スターシードマイナス6、11番ダブルマシンガンプラス4、12番マッドアイマイナス1。以上第2レースはご覧の12頭で争われます。第1レース確定しました。1着は2番のフェアサニーです。デビュー7戦目での初勝利。レースタイムは1分33秒7。安城は張田明騎手です。2着は3番の彦太郎、3着は7番の金色のボスで確定しました。払い戻し金です。単勝2番4050円、副賞2番510円、3番140円、7番160円、枠服235420円、 枠単23 15,250円。普通マスク2番3番5,580円。馬単2番3番 17,610円。ワイド2番3番1,380円。2番7番1,480円。3番7番300円。3連服2番3番7番7,060円。3連単2番3番7番11万9,680円。以上、第1レース払い戻し金をお伝えしました。それでは第2レースに参りましょう。枠順です。第2レースはサラ系2歳馬の対戦。距離は 1,400m、出走は全12頭、発走時刻は3時30分です。現在の単勝です。1番人気は3番のステラピンクで 1.7 倍と人気を集めています。そして本日の解説、日刊競馬の中島正美さんの印は、本命が3番のステラピンク、対抗が10番のスターシード、黒三角が12番のマッドアイです。それでは引き続きオッズをご覧ください。それでは第2レースのパドックです。1番 BB 番長、単勝 8.8 倍の3番人気です。前走は10月23日船橋 1,200m 4着でした。2番シアンティーヌ、単勝20倍の6番人気です。前走は10月10日川崎 1,400m 2着と連載しています。デビューから4
Rihanna's on the inside of All Night Desire. Then Ladies Are Ideal, who covers Real Love, who was well back with Septentrional and Truly Lucky. They went quarter, and McRae's Secret at the 600 across. Betsy's Precious to take over. Moving into second now, Summersby a length off McRae's Secret. You Better Watch Me away from the inside as shortening stride. Betsy's Precious, Rihanna off the pegs, 3 wide, All Night Desire. Going up out further, Ladies Are Ideal, being tracked by Septentrional, Real Love, and then comes Truly Lucky. Up to the turn, McRae's Secret leads a metre. Summersby, You Better Watch Me, 4 wide, Ladies Are Ideal, and Rihanna's on the back of the lead, awaiting the tab touch. Sprint lane, 29 seconds, third quarter. McRae's Secret, the leader. Rihanna back to the inside. Real Lovers following her. Summersby, You Better Watch Me. Truly Lucky and Ladies Are Ideal. Further out, trouble with Summersby and You Better Watch Me. McRae's Secret fights on, holds on. McRae's Secret from either Rihanna or Truly Lucky, who's run home well. Fourth, either Real Love or Ladies Are Ideal. Septentrional close up to them. You Better Watch Me was next in. Got into trouble with Summersby. They might have locked wheels momentarily. All Night Desires galloped across the line, and Betsy's Precious tied out to the end. The last quarter, unknown.
McRae Secret, $5.50 and $2.20. Mike Reed, Shannon Savalco, tight for the minors. 5 Truly Lucky and number 8 Rihanna are the 2 in it. 7 in a photo race, number 3 from Pinjarra. Now our next event is Bathurst. This is race number 7 on the card. The favourite in the race is number 5, and that's He's a Bahuna at $2.90. $4 for number 6, Should Have Listened. So the favourite, the 5, tips in the race from Ron, 6, 5, 7 and 4. On the other side of this, we head to Ballina to wrap up the program with Anthony. But let's get to Bathurst for race 7. Here's Ron.
Yeah, runners go behind the boxes here. Race 7, Heat 1 of the Bathurst RSL Club Stake. Favourite on the fixed odds, the 5. He's a Baherna, and it'll be hard to beat if he can come out with them. Right, they're just about all locked away. Light goes green, signal given, money rolls. Heat 1 of the Bathurst RSL. Favourite in the 5, set. Racing, he's a Baherna, come out better today, goes straight to the early lead, trying to go up the outside with him would have been can't be done. Getting into trouble, awful trouble there, 2 of them, Alice Allen in, get what you get, both in trouble. Have they head into the back and the leader, he's a Baherna, can't be done, right on his back, switches to the outside. 2 lengths away, Arrogant Patch, about the 2 back to Should Have Listened, a big gap back to Grand Man. Come into the corner though, he's a Baherna doing it nicely. They're not making any impression on him, and he's a Baherna will lead all the way. Second will go to Arrogant Patch. Third, the tiring can't be done. Behind them, Should Have Listened as 4th. A gap in the field back to Grand Man, Alice Allen, and the other ones at the top of the straight there was Get What You Get.
So he's a Baherna, the winner, $3.80 and $2.10, beating Arrogant Patch and Can't Be Done, has gone around 30 and 28. Now Ballina, the last event there, to be alive in the quaddie, it's 3 Hope Island, number 9 Aqua Jewel, and number 5 Zarko. The favourite is the 10 Joie at $3.70. Endless Don, the second pick, at $3.90. Pretty open race. Once again, race knocked around about by the scratchings, racing on a heavy 9. Now the minor numbers Pinjarra, 7, 8, Riri Rihanna got second and the 5 got third, 7, 8 and 5, race number 3, and numbers confirmed at Bathurst on the previous 5, 2, 9 and 6. Alright, this race is for the stayers. It's over the 2,650 metres. Let's get to Ballina for race 7. Here's Anthony.
Here's the trip here for the final event. Now here's Prince Albert about to come forward. Splendid striker to get set. Full credit to the Ballina Jockey Club, the curator, as well as our chairman of stewards today, Mark Holloway. They made a pretty big decision this morning to race after 92 mils of rain overnight, and the track's been presented in magnificent order. We've had an upgrade, so they've saved the meeting. 92 mils of rain overnight in about an hour and a half. It's a big effort to prevent the loss of the meeting here at Ballina today. Georgie Orkram, take your hat off. And Chairman of Stewards, Mr. Mark Holloway. Okay, just about ready to go. Chantilly Shadow about to come forward to complete the lineup. 2,650 metres is the distance for the last. Joueur's the best backed and favourite, 340. Good luck, stand by. Quaddie numbers are 3, 9 and 5. We're set. Last event here. 2,650 metres. Set to go. Stalls are back and they're racing in the last. Now, Joueur was the quickest to come out of the gate. Splendid Striker began okay. It's been eased back now. Prince Albert passes it through in the centre. Endless Don's over on the inside, driving through into the box seat, and they're followed by Chantilly Shadow, who's now back next to last. And another Cocktail sees the entire field, and the stayers are spread out early on by about 8 or 9 lengths. So they sweep down the side of the track, and they've got about 2,400 metres left before them. And the leader on the inside was Joueur, the best backed. Across the TAB fixed price board shows the way, out by 3 parts of a length over Prince Albert up on the outside, and Endless Don is 2 lengths away, third in the box seat. A couple of lengths further back then in the field, 2 Splendid Striker, followed by Chantilly Shadow, who's 3 lengths away. It's back next to last, and another Cocktail a further half dozen away back last of all. No speed to report, as you would think in this stayers. The marathon, 2,650 metres in the last here at Ballina this afternoon, and it's Joueur attempting an all-the-way victory, showing the way by 2 lengths as they arrive at the winning post with 1 circuit left to travel. Sitting second up on the outside was Prince Albert, and they're being followed by, in third position was Endless Don. Then came fourth on the outside Chantilly Shadow. Splendid Striker is over on the inside, back next to last, and last of all was another Cocktail, still about 7 or 8 lengths off the pace setter Joueur. Joueur shows the way at about $3 on the turn towards the back with about 1,300 metres left to travel. Joueur out by 2 lengths over Prince Albert up on the outside, and Endless Don 3 parts back third. No change to the pattern. Followed then by Chantilly Shadow, fourth on the outside. Splendid Striker back next to last, and another Cocktail is back last of all. Jouer still in front as they arrive towards the top of the track, about 11.50 out, showing the way out by 2 lengths over Prince Albert on the outside, and they're followed by Endless Dawn. They've completed the first circuit, followed then by in 4th spot there was Chantilly Shadow on the outside, a Splendid Striker, and still another Cocktail is still last of all, and still about 6 lengths off the pace setter, which is indeed Jouer. Below the 800, in front by 3 parts of a length over Prince Albert on the outside, Endless Dawn a neat length back third, then came Splendid Striker as the sprint goes on. 2 lengths away to Chantilly Shadow, back next to last, and another Cocktail is back last of all. It's still Jouer in front of the 600, showing the way 3 parts of a length over Prince Albert on the outside. Then came Endless Dawn, who's under the pump 3 lengths away, followed then by Splendid Striker a couple of lengths further back then to it. They're followed by Chantilly Shadow, and another Cocktail is back last of all. But it's Jouer in front as they straighten up for the run of the judge at the 300. Harrison went for home and it dashed away. Put 4 lengths on Prince Albert, followed then by Endless Dawn, and then came Splendid Striker. But it's a one-act affair in the last because it's all Jouer. It's going to coast in. It races right away. It's going to win this by about 10. Jouer over Chantilly Shadow, Endless Dawn, followed then by Prince Albert, another Cocktail, and last of all was Splendid Striker. How do you like them apples, Jouer? By about 10 lengths.
Number 10, Jouer, Tegan Harrison, 3.10 and $1.80, straight to the front and just kept getting further and further in front. Chantilly Chateau's run second. Endless Dawn has finished in third. 10, 7 and 6 on the last. A big thank you to Anthony Collins for his coverage of the Ballina card. Nowra, race number 1. We start with a race over the 365. Gary Clark is calling the program. He is tipping number 5 on top, a walkaway plastic at $2.60. Let's get to Nowra for the first as we welcome in Gary.
Thank you, and a very good afternoon, everyone. Weather down here, not great, though. They've had a stack of rain here this morning, and conditions not good. The rain's on and off at the moment. Track holding up okay at the moment, but they are predicting some pretty ordinary weather here over the next few hours. Let's hope it does stay away, but it is going to be a wet night, so look for the on-pace runners. In they go, being locked away. Number 5, the favourite here, Walk Away Plastic, at $2.60 tab fixed odds. Lure up to the boxes, set for the first. Ready. Racing, Magic Who stepped okay, or even Nuvo slipped out of the box, a deep blue flash walked out, and Magic Who leads Taka High Legion down the back. Walk Away Plastic moves up quickly now, is looking for a run to get between them now, and is all over their back, check to the outside. Mount Boys and Dig Deep Flash for next, well back Colour Hero Girl and Rhonda, but around the corner, Taka High Legion heads up in front of Magic Who. Walk Away Plastic, and Taka High Legion won the first from Magic Who. Walk Away Plastic, very unlucky third. 4th home in the race, Mount Boys. A break the Dig Deep Flash, well, his box manners a worry at the moment, followed by Evie Nuva, Keller Hero Girl and Rhonda last in. They've run 21 and 40.
2:15 the numbers, 21:40 is the race time. Taka High Legend takes out race number 1 from Nowra. We're going to take a break. Globe Derby, race 8 is next.
Well, you know you make me wanna kick my heels up and throw my hands up and throw my hair back and come on now. Don't forget to take me. You know you make me wanna say that you love me, say that you need me, say that you want me, you wanna please me. Yeah, hey, yeah. Jump up and shout now.
Globe Derby, race number 8. We're 60 seconds off a start. The favourite is number 1, It's Bedlam, and it's currently showing $2.50. The 9-year-old son of Washington VC, Mario Borg trains, and Wayne Hill takes the drive. The second pick in the race is number 8, and that is pin code for David Harding and Danny Hill, and it's drawn to follow out the favourite. Third pick in the race is number 11, Starlight Rainbow, and Lisa Ryan takes the drive. It's won 3 of its last 4. The other one in the market is number 4, Genuine Excuse. Ryan Rohoric looking for 6 winners on the program. Righto, gates in position for race number 8. Let's get to Globe. Here's Jim.
Heart of Gold, 31 out to 51, so Robert Bob 51 into 31. Pinco, 360 out to 460. Dr. Puckridge, 750 out to 11. Another Wavell winner. Gogo Shikari, 11 out to 17. Starlight Rainbow, 450 out to 7. About to move up. Moving up now. Outside the front, Sir Roberty Bob. Heart of Gold will be underneath it. Then we've got Artegra, Genuine Excuse, Millwood Chloe, All Hail Caesar and its Bedlam. Moving up. Pin code inside the second row, Dr. Puckridge, Go-Go Shikari and Starlight Rainbow. Moving up. Here, thank you, Michael and Mike. They're moving up here. Ryan Horrick gets his last chance to drive a winner here. He's on Genuine Excuse. They have spec'd it. $17 into $8. He's got 5 so far today. He'll come out guns a-blazing with it in 4. Away and Racing, Genuine Excuse began the quickest. It's Bedlam hunting up on the inside. Ray Horrick's pushing hard, trying to get across, nearly the full length over, but It's Bedlam's got the inside, hunts up and keeps out Genuine Excuse, running to the first turn. Couldn't quite get across. All Hail Caesar drops on the leader's back, got there in front of Pin Code. Millwood Chloe will settle down, one out, one back once she fills that position. Dr. Puckridge behind those. Go-Go Shikari is shading it on the outside as they go down the back, and the speed is pretty good. Starlight Rainbow settles down in 4th last placing, then Artegra, Art of Gold, so Roberty Bob at the tail end of the field. Able to push through on the favourite here, Wayne Hill. Well, it didn't jump favourite. It's Bedlam closed at 380 and 150 on you bet. Pin Code, she jumped the favourite, 370, 160. The lead time was 13 seconds in the first quarter, 30.8. On the outside, facing the breeze, is Genuine Excuse doing it tough. On the inside, All Hail Caesar's on a tight rein. Millwood Chloe, one out, one back. Now behind those, Go-Go Shikari's close and handy. Follows the 1-1, stablemate to the leader. Back on the inside, Pin Code is 3 back. Then Dr. Puckridge. Behind those, Starlight Rainbow, Artegra on the inside of Art of Gold, and at the tail end of the field was Sir Roberty Bob. It's Bedlam in front, leads away. He's got them stacked up. Wayne Hill backed it off to 32.7 for that second section, 63.5. Starlight Rainbow's let loose from the tail end of the field, 3 wide, uses his speed, goes up quickly, all of a sudden within 5 metres of the leader at the 600. In the centre is Genuine Excuse. On the inside is All Hail Caesar. Starlight Rainbow continues that long run. Millwood Chloe dropped a bit in the centre. Go-Go Shikari's trying to get on the back of Starlight Rainbow, who went up quickly, but is now within 4 metres of the leader, but the leader's going strong. Pin Code can't get out. Behind those, Dr. Puckridge. Now Wayne Hill goes for the leader. It's Bedlam in front, still leads by 4 metres. Starlight Rainbow's run a good race, but Shorty's on empty now, and the leader kicked away into the front straight. It's Bedlam looking very good. 30 seconds for the third quarter. Starlight Rainbow's running on empty. Genuine Excuses there, and Pin Code's flashing over late on the inside, but It's Bedlam's going to fall in to beat Pin Code, who flashed over, got within a metre. Genuine Excuse third. Fourth, look, it's either All Hail Caesar or Art of Gold. Behind those, Dr. Puckridge, Starlight Rainbow, Artegra. Alongside of it, Go-Go Shikari. Then pulling up quickly, Millwood Chloe. And the last one to pull up was Sir Roberty Bob.
1, 8 and 4, race number 8 from Globe Derby. It's Bedlam, $3.80, $1.50 the place. Did stop very quick in the straight. Number 8, Pin Codes run second. Genuine Excuses run in third. It's 1, 8 and 4, race number 8. One to come from Globe. The final leg of the quaddie coming up at Terralgan. The favourite in the race is number 7, and that is Just All Allen at $3.70. Number 6, Wadelocked Venus, the second pick at $4.60. So wide open here. 7, 4, 6 to be alive in the quaddie. Got correct weight on the last at Ballina, so if you've had a bet there, you can go and collect it. Let's get to Terralgan for the 8th. Here's Paul.
Not a huge amount of support for it, but nonetheless it's still the fixed odds favourite at that quote. It finished 7th last start at sale. Prior to that was a pretty handy third at sale over the 440 metres there. And it's my spring gun from UCME Typhoons, won 3 from 17. And has a PB of 30.73 here, Just Old Allen. So they're at the boxes, race 8. Best of luck through the quaddies. Got Mr. Pendle's at about $7.50 for Gail Saunders. Gail's an avid Collingwood supporter. Quite a lot of her greyhounds are named after the Collingwood players. And Mr. Pendle's $7.50 and $5.80. $3.80 Just Old Allen. 5 for Apollo's Twin. The ones in the market, Lochinvar Rocks, Bombasia Bale finished 5th here last start. Was comfortably held, but has a PB of 30.79 here. So if it runs back up to that, should be in the mix somewhere. So they're moving in now. You need 7, 4 and 6 for your quaddie. So I wish you well with your endeavours in the last leg. So moving in, race 8, last leg of the quaddie, the 1-300 Spollies event. It's Tier 3, Grade 5. Just Odd Ellen, an easing favourite, but still will run the favourite. And the green light is on, 525 metres, race 8 for the afternoon here at Traralgon. And we're set to go. Racing, Just Odd Ellen came out only fairly, showing pace there. In the centre was Apollo's Twin going up toward the lead, and Lochinvar Rocks railing. And right around the outside there goes Mr. Pendles. So Mr. Pendles went to the lead from Lochinvar Rocks, going up to third Vintage Storm, then for the back Sacred Diamond, then Just Odd Ellen. Well back was Wadelock Venus. Well out it was Apollo's Twin off the back straight, and Mr. Pendles still does it nicely, about 5 lengths clear. In second Vintage Storm, and running on Lochinvar Rocks around the corner. Mr. Pendles is still about 2 lengths in front, and Mr. Pendles all the way. Vintage Storm second, Lochinvar Rocks third, fourth Just Odd Ellen, then for the back Sacred Diamond, then came Wadelock Venus, and well out of Apollo's Twin and tailed off was Millie's Choice. Missed the start badly, but did complete the course, and the runners around 31 and 18.
8, 5, 2, 7 numbers there at Traralgon. Race number 8, Mr. Pendles takes it out. So we've got race 5 from Corowa coming up. This race is over the 1,300 metres, and the favourite in the race is the 8, and that is Destiny's Revenge at $2.30. Patriot Act, the second pick, at $3.80. So second leg of the quaddie, number 3 Delatide Tsar won a blanket finish in race 4, the first leg. Let's see what happens in the second leg, race 5. Let's get to the track and join Paul.
They're the ones that have been backed in Chemalt, $5 out to $8.50, so it's all Destiny's Revenge here, $4 into $2.30. So Destiny's Revenge has been well supported here to win the race. Destiny's Revenge has gone in. Here's your fixed odds favourite and your parimutuel favourite at $2.50 now. So Destiny's Revenge, good backing. Bondo is in. Patriot Act, who opened up as the favourite, has drifted out to about $4, $3.80 in fact. Did open up at $2.40 on your fix, so Patriot Act. Now Chemalt is about to come in, King Mapura, and also Lock It In to go up to the stalls. Destiny's Revenge has been very well supported. Richard Bensley and Brian Gentle from Bendigo. He has been here before, John, and he has won a couple of races, Brian Gentle. Richard Bensley certainly ridden a few winners here. He's a very capable rider, Richard Bensley, and he rides from barrier 1 here on Destiny's Revenge. King Mapura is about to join them in the stalls, and they're almost set to go for the Circa 1936 benchmark 64, and Destiny's Revenge, the inside runner. Patriot Act, they're racing. Destiny's Revenge jumped well. He was amongst the first to bounce out of the stalls. In fact, he's going straight for the leader and showing good speed with Lock It In second, Patriot Act third, Bondo fourth, then Chemalt followed by King Mapura, and getting back is Allegonia. He dropped out to be last of all. So it's Destiny's Revenge, the favourite. He's been very well backed. Is going into the turn there at about the 1,000 metre mark and leads away from Lock It In. Bondo third, getting a good run from Patriot Act, and they're followed by King Mapura, going up 3 deep from Chemalt, and back on the inside Allegonia. Down the side they race, heading towards the 600 metre mark. Destiny's Revenge is the leader from Lock It In, followed by King Mapura, out 3 deep there. They're followed by Bondo's getting a good run and travelling along well, followed by Patriot Act in that brigade also. They're being followed by Chemalt, who's back second last now, but easing to the outside, and Allegonia back last of all. Destiny's Revenge on the turn though for Richard Bensley, straightens up about a length in front of Lock It In, followed by King Mapura. Chemalt's running on gamely, and they're followed by Patriot Act coming through the field. They're down to about his Bondo running home on the inside with a big run. He's finishing well, Bondo, down with about 100 to go though. It's a good tussle here. Destiny's Revenge and Bondo, Destiny's Revenge, oh the bob of the head, Bondo and Destiny's Revenge. There's absolutely nothing in it. Followed by Lock It In, Patriot Act, and then came Chemalt, followed by King Mapura, and further back was Allegonia. We'll stand by here, the bob of the head. There's absolutely nothing in it. Bondo had his nose out, and the other one had his nose back. It might go Bondo's way. He just had his nose stretched out. Might have just won it, Bondo on the inside. There's nothing in it. Nothing in it. Perhaps Bondo, a nose. The outside one got his head down. I think Bondo might have won it. will stand by. They went to the line, locked together. Bondo had his head out. The other one had his head closer to his chest. Number 5's won it, Bondo. Number 5, Bondo's won it. Megan Taylor for Kerry Weir at Tumut. It's defeated the favourite, Destiny's Revenge, for Richard Bensley. There was nothing in it. One had its head out and the other one had its head tucked in a little bit. Very thrilling finish.
586. So Bondo, $6.40 and $2.80 beats Destiny's Revenge. And the 6, which is Lock It In, has run in third. Number 1, Tumult, has finished in fourth. Now, Bathurst is coming up. This is race number 8 on the card, so this does wrap up the quaddie. 8-3-5 to be alive. The favourite in the race is number 7, Cogburn. Now, it's been $2.80 out to $3.20. Number 5, which is Midnight Boss, has been $3.30 to $3.60. And number 2, Red Magic, has been $5 into $4.80. Runners going to back to the 520 metre boxes at Bathurst. Let's head there. Here's Ron.
Yeah, runners approaching the boxes here, race 8. Heat 2 of the Bathurst RSL Club Stake, 4th and 5th grade series. And our favourite is the 7, Cogburn. He's probably looking for this distance, but preferring closer to the rail. I ended up tipping the 2 here. I thought it could be a bit of each way odds. It wasn't a bad run last week when second. Only has to repeat that to be in the mix. Yeah, but you've got the 5, the 6, the 7, the 2. They're all given a chance. They're all about that $3, $4 or $5 mark. And they've all had supporters here. Runners are at the side of the boxes and they just get the signal to go over. And they're behind the boxes and the collars and leads will come off and they'll go forward. Bit more money into the pool. Favourite still the 7, Cogburn. Right, collars and leads come off and the first line about to go forward. Second line goes forward. And we're just about set. Race 8 of the program. Final leg of the quaddie. You need 8, 3 and 5 to be alive. Favourite in the 7, Cogburn. Set. Racing. Cogburn got out okay. Did want to go to the fence and driving up on the inside. Arrogant Sheldon leads them into the first corner. Red Magic sits up there on the outside. Got a bit deep there. Railing under it, Cogburn. Getting past it as well. Kenya Aiden back on the inside. Silken Gown. Further back, Midnight Boss. And the last one, Crockett. Down the back and the leader, Kenya Aiden, goes to the front now. Calling it through was Cogburn. A couple of lengths away. Midnight Boss starting to run on. It's still Kenya Aiden. Kick clear at the top of the straight and racing away. Second will go to Cogburn. Third, probably Midnight Boss, just over Silken Gown with Rudolph Red, out wide Red Magic, and the last couple in Arrogant Sheldon and Crockett. Time good again, about 30-20.
So the winner is Kenya Aiden. It's paid $4.50 and $1.60, beating Cogburn and Midnight Boss. 6, 7, 5, 30 and 22 is the race time. Race 8. Quick break. Back with more in a moment.
He's interviewed the biggest names in the Australian racing industry. Tuesday, join Ray Thomas for the best of one-on-one from champion jockeys.
It was amazing how everything sort of snowballed. All this was happening to you at a very young age.
To champion trainers.
Well, I want to be successful. You have to really pour your life into it.
And key industry leaders.
I started back in 1970. I'm very passionate about what I'm doing.
The best of one-on-one with Ray Thomas. 7:30 Tuesday. Join our panel of expert tipsters for a 1-hour Formline Melbourne Cup special, focusing exclusively on the race that stops the nation. Formline Melbourne Cup special, tonight 7:30 on Sky Thoroughbred Central.
I love spring. It means one thing, racing. The Spring Carnival on Sky One, the one-stop shop for punters. Tony Brassel has the expert racing analysis, plus Dave Stanley has all of the market movers. Join the team on Sky One throughout spring.
We've got Nowra, race number 2 coming up. It's a race over the 365 metres, and the favourite is number 8, High Q. At $2.50, we've got $4.60 for both the 2 and the 4. Now take note, the 2, Holly Zipper, has just had good support, $4.60 into $4.20. We'll get to Nowra for race number 2. Tell you more about the Melbourne Cup on the other side of this Nowra event. Let's get to Nowra. Here's Gary.
Okay, runners are about to go over now for the running of the second event. So the favourite at 250, just out from 230, number 8, High Q. 420, got out to 460, back to 420, number 2, Holly Zipper. And then number 4, which is Takahai Party, 460, got out the 5s, back to 460. And number 5, which is Breaker Breaker, it's 550, out to 750. So there's been a little money here for both numbers 2, 4, 2 and 4 of the 2. They have backed to beat the favourite High Q, who I've gone with. It's only had the 2 starts. Looked a little bit strange on debut at Bulleye. And then came the Nowra here last week, and it was a real good second. One of the took off down the back, so the 8 box is absolutely ideal. He'd probably be better on a bigger track, but he has trialled 21-1 here about 3 weeks ago, so I think the 8 box is a big key to him here today, High Q. Raggedy Eve, a much improved run here last week. Takahai Party consistent, won't be far away, and Breaker Breaker likewise. So 3, 4 and 5 all chances of getting into the money, but I think the Pink's box to win here. And Holly Zipper number 2, which they have supported, is on debut. A couple of trials up north around the Gardens and Gosford have been only moderate. Last couple locked away. They are all in. Green light. Lure Travels here, race 2. Favourite in the 8. Ready. Racing Haiku, slow out, so is Breaker Breaker, nice your way, Raggedy Eve, the go to an early lead, Fierce Warrior goes to second, they were followed Takahai Party, Bartia Baidoza, Haiku's going around and now goes to third, 6 off them, they were followed by Amarino, Nitro, Holly Zipper and Breaker Breaker, but up to the corner they let Raggedy Eve get right away, Haiku goes to second, but Raggedy Eve will win over Haiku and Takahai Party, Fierce Warrior fourth, then came Bartia Baidos, Amarino, Nitro, Breaker Breaker and Holly Zipper the tail ender. They've run the journey in around 21 and 22.
Number 3, Raggedy Eve, $11.70 and $2, beating number 8, High Q, and number 4, Takahai Party. It is 3, 8 and 4. Now, Pinjarra, race number 4, got a very short price favourite here in Madam Mealand. Ross Oliveri is the trainer, and Mitch Miller takes the drive. Tips in the race 1, 3, 12 and 11. So that's race number 4. It's due to go in about 2 minutes' time. Don't forget the race that stops the nation tomorrow, and it is the Melbourne Cup. And important to point out for the Super Tab punters that there is a projected first ball pool in the race of $6.5 million. So keep that in mind. $6.5 million.